Good evening and welcome to the Lewer box court here at Altona Lacrosse Club in Victoria, Australia. Tonight we have a matchup between Victoria and Western Australia in the Senior Box Nationals. Brought to you by the ALN. My name is Tim Dobson. I'll be bringing you tonight's lacrosse game via my inane rambling. Vic's just finishing their warm-up. They've been out for a long time. WA short and sharp on theirs as we are about to get going. We've got about 2 minutes until the start of play. Victorian lineup on the screen now. Both sides coming in looking for a big win and to lock in a finals place, carrying the momentum into Sunday. Western Australian lineup now. Both sides a good showing of Australian national players who have played in the last, the first actually box international competition for World Lacrosse. Both sides representing a number of the green and gold players as well as a host of very experienced state players. And it's going to be an exciting matchup to see how that goes for both sides. I think both sides a lot to play for. Vics, the reigning champs, will be looking to continue that dominance. WA always happy to come over and upset things. About a minute to go. Officials calling players out now. We've been one change to the schedule as it has been for previous games. We've been having hydration breaks halfway through each period of play. It is very warm, just trying to keep players hydrated and stop them cramping up or becoming desiccated. Final huddle for both teams, and we're about to get going. Both sides heading out now, and we are about to get underway. Between the pipes for West Australia, we have number 2, Megan Shanks. And between the pipes for Victoria, we have number 0, Natalie Miller. Both sides are getting their face-offs out. Refs doing their final checks, making sure the exchange doors are closed. Break there by WA, it looks like on the far side. Ames comes up with a ground ball. We've got 2 Vics going into the boards against each other. The Vic players going into each other, but it was out of an illegal pick, so West Australia will get the ball for free here. They get their players on. Stampalia with it there, number 8 up the top. Emma Green hands down now, looking to drive inside of WA. 26, Kate Hooper there, was turned away by her defender, but gets by on the re-attempt. Miller with the first save. Emma Green with the ball. New timer on for them. Stampalia with it now. Inside, driving through the middle. Shot deflected high of the mark. Rooney shoulders the rebound away, trying to chase after it. 2 players there. Green comes up with it, and she's got help coming for her. Shot from McKinley, saved by Miller. Ava Dorinko comes up with the rebound there. Dorinko has Burgess Bryce up ahead of her, but there is no numeric advantage there. Hallows now with the ball. She's been drilled in the back, and we've got a call on the play there. We're going to see Victoria for their first power play of the game already. Few offensive attempts already for WA. And we've got a power play to start things off for Victoria on their first offensive possession. Imogen Hall, who has been a scoring dynamo for the Vics, starting with the ball there, gets it to Hallows. Hallows to Cameron. Hall again with it. Big lefty shooter Hall. Vics just kicking it along the top to start with. Step down shot, Hallows, save there. Burgess Bryce comes up with it. Ball back to Hall now. New shot clock, plenty of time to work. Burgess Bryce up top with it, up to Hallows again. Hallows QBing the power play. Looking to stretch things out so Imi Hall can step in and sting the bottom pipe and put that one away. Absolutely executed to perfection on that one. Just dragging the WA defenders slightly out of position. Hall catches, goes low to low and sticks the worm burner in the bottom corner to open the bank account for the Victorians. 1-0 the score, just under 2 minutes played. Bronkhorst taking the face-off for WA. Plum for Victoria. Ball driven forward by Plum, but it's WA who come up with it. Davis in possession now. Up for McKinlay. WA getting their personnel in. Davis with the ball now up top on the near far side. Got to remember, I'm on the far side of the field from the camera. McKinlay's pass deflected downward. Hooper comes up. No, Green comes up with it in there. Sorry, Portlock. And just trying to get numbers clocked early on.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And with that, Cameron is up and across for the Vics. They are back in possession now. Her player loses the stick. Will continue on though. Cameron with it again. Looking to roll inside Mahiri Dharmabandu. Can't get that one to go. Vics back with it though, new shot clock. Ball deflected away by the keeper there. WA on the breakaway. No real numbers advantage. Christine Cameron doing a good job to knock that one loose. Ball up top now with Stampalia. Holding things out as WA send their personnel in. Ames up top with it now. Davis in and across. Stampalia with it. She's under a lot of pressure there. Ball up in the air. Tracked down by the Victorians. Christina Cameron with it now. She's got Burgess Bryce up ahead. No numbers advantage. WA swarming into D on that one. Burgess Bryce drives low. Gets behind, looking for the jump shot and sticks it. Easy as you like there for Abby Burgess Bryce. 2-0 now the score. Victoria getting out to it early. Bronkhorst and Hallows back in the face-off for their respective teams. Break there by the Victorians. And Emma Green is going to start with the ball for WA. Stampalia with the ball now. Up and over. Dorinko coming out hard on the defensive side there. Green with it. Spins, scores. And, sorry, Hooper there. Nice finish on that one. May well have been Green, actually. Just trying to track Australian helmets out there in the fracas. It was Emma Green, sorry about that one. Jen Plum comes up with the ball for Victoria out of the face-off, wins it to herself. Christine Cameron now. Vicks get their personnel in. Christina Cameron fakes the handoff. Imi Hall driving down the middle, shot piping out. Vicks get a piece of it. Annika Mason there knocked in the back. She'll hit the deck. Both sides still scrapping for it, but it's going to be Victoria ball now. Up top, Christina Cameron there. Power cradle into a bit of a face dodge. Imi Hall there, shoots, scores. Another for Hall there. Clearly enjoying the low to low. 3-1 the score. 10 minutes left to play in the first period here. It is a warm, warm evening down in beautiful Victoria. Hallows wins that draw out. Can the Vicks come up with it? Yes, they can. Durinko driven into the boards in front of us. And the Vicks will be called for a push on that one. Durinko feeling that one as she heads to the bench now. Hooper with the ball from the midline. Thought about the pass inside, decide against it. She's got Brickle defending her. Low to low shot will go. Just driving straight down the middle of the attack there. 2-3 the score. Hooper getting that one off her own bat. Hooper. Bronkhorst Plum in the face-off again. Ames comes up with the ball. She's put down though. Vicks with it now. Bounce pass there. Will go. Cameron with it. Is Nicole Bakewitz. Got that big ball in the middle. Legal screen there, quarter Victoria. WA on the breakaway. Georgia Portlock with the ball. She's got numbers coming for her though. Ball's knocked loose by the double team. Ball is going to go over and back. It will be Victoria ball. Burgess Bryce comes up with it. Christina Cameron now with the ball. Hands off to Dharma Bandhu. Got Hall on that far side. Back inside there for Dharma Bandhu. 10 seconds on the shot clock now. Christina Cameron with the ball. Rolls to the outside by Hooper. Can't get the shot to go. Wide of the mark. Short time now. Step in shot, and that will be a shot clock violation. WA ball.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pick it up if she's too close. Too close.
Green with the ball now for WA. Gets it to Ames. Coming across the top, WA with it. Guarded closely by Brickle. Green looking to drive low. She's guarded by Rooney. Help comes. Miller with a stick save there.
1, 2, 3.
Miller up and out to Sayaka Higa. Gets it to Eleni Megaran. Pick comes, she drives by, up to Burgess Bryce now. Annika Mason clears some space, 4 on the shot clock, 3 now, shot. Piping out there, WA come up with the rebound. O'Keefe on the run, gets by her player, looks to the inside, ball loose, shot, score. And that will be Kate Hooper once again. Hooper gets that one, and it is level pegging for both teams. 3-3 as we close in on the halfway mark of the first period. Break there by Hallows, and the dead ball will bring us to our first hydration break. So both sides looking good offensively early. 3-3 the score. Hooper with 2 for WA, Imogen Hall 2 for Victoria. And we've got Abby Burgess-Bryce and Emma Green with a lone goal each to start off. Scores are level, and it is looking good between both these sides. Both goalies, a couple of stops, both defences putting in the work, both offences firing early. Hopefully we have an exciting lacrosse game ahead of us. I wouldn't expect anything else. The hydration break is a quick changeover. It's not too much of a coaching break. It's more of just get everyone a drink. So expect the refs to call everyone out pretty promptly. There's the whistle for that. It's going to be WA ball from the middle after the penalty on the face-off. The drink break comes during a dead ball once we get to around the midpoint of the period of play, so that if a team does score a goal, they can continue their momentum on if they get the win out of the face-off, rather than a goal leading to a timeout. Hooper will start with the ball for WA here. No numeric advantage, just a break on the face-off. Ball up top with Hooper. Hooper down to Stampalia. Across the top now, driving inside, 88 Alana Davis there. Back to Hooper. Hooper across the top, driving into the middle, player put down there, save Miller. Bakewitz gets it to Plum. Upfield there on the breakaway, we have Rooney. She decides to pull it out. Plum now with it. Rooney and Plum more on the defensive side of things. Players getting into position now. Mahiri Dharmabandu with the ball. Gets it up to Burgess-Bryce. Short time on the shot clock. Burgess-Bryce under pressure. Ball is loose. It's going to be WA ball. Hallow's got a final handle on it. Couldn't get it to go though. WA will get it on the far side. Hooper going after it. Sayaka Higa on the defensive side to start off, pestering the ball there. Drives Hooper towards the wall. We're going to have an illegal screen there, so it's going to be blue ball.
1, 2,
Higa on the run. Gets by one. Looks to weave by a second. Couldn't get it to go. The face dodge sort of tying her up a little bit on that one. Ball up into the middle now. Laura Breakhouse with it. Imi Hall now, the scoring threat. Goes low to low, couldn't get it to go though. Both sides looking to keep it on. Christina Cameron couldn't get it. It's going to be WA ball because of the over and back. Both sides sort of just trying to scrap with it and tie her up a little bit, slow things down. No, so there was not over back. It must have come off a WA player. Sorry about that. Bit of confusion on my end. Hall with the ball again. Hallows cutting in from the top. Step down shot wide of the mark. Annika Mason coming in for the rebound there. Up top to Hallows. She gets under Angelov. Save there. Second attempt couldn't go. Save again. So a new shot clock for Victoria. Hallows up to Dharmabandu. Hall now with it. Hall looking inside. I think the defense expecting a shot there. Took the pass wide of the mark, but cutting across the top now. Hall gets drilled in the chest there by the defender. Ball still loose. Dharmabandu got a piece of it. That will be an over and back, so we're going to see WA with the ball. Portlock will get this one. Dharmabandu doing a good job just to slow things down so the Vics could get back in position. Portlock with the ball now. Hooper takes it on the near side. Ames with it now. Driving inside, McKinlay. Hooper gets it back. She shoots, she scores. Hooper has been dynamite for the WA side so far. That is her third of the game. 4-3 the score. WA in the lead for the first time. 5 minutes left in the first period of play, and it is a back and forth contest as suspected. Bronkhorst and Plum in the face-off. Bronkhorst gets the clamp, plays it back, and it's straight into a teammate's stick in the form of Wills. Wills carries up into attack. She'll look to get it off to one of the offensive players. Ames with it now. Ames being hunted by Christina Cameron. The overhead check misses its mark. Ames still with it. Hooper across to Emerson. 10 on the shot clock now. Thinking about the step down shot, couldn't get it to go. Emma Green. Save now, Nat Miller.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Plum carries up for the Vicks, hands off to Dharma Bandu and will check out. Dharma Bandu has Portlock coming for her, under a lot of pressure, needs a pass option here. Gets by, couldn't do anything with that one. There was 10 seconds left, just a little bit under pressure, I'd say. Cameron on the breakaway now, save Miller. Miller has Hall up ahead. Hall takes that one one-handed. It's a 2-on-1, now a 3-on-1. She'll look to settle things down on this. She's got Vicks streaming in for her now. Ball loose on the near side. Rolling in front of the crease there. Not sure if either side really knew exactly where the ball was across the lineup. Megaran across to Hall now, up to Plum. Hall now with it again. Hall, overhand shot, save there. Shanks coming up big again. Long ball up ahead to Carson. Carson with one ahead of her. She's got Tash Rooney between her and the goal. Pulls things out. WA sending their players in. Vic sending theirs. Loose ball in the middle. Hall with the ball there. Gets by one, gets by two and the boards. Runs into a third and a fourth. Still with it. Shot. Save Shanks. Looking for the clear now. Hooper with the ball. She's been dangerous. Aaron Baptist comes out for her. Hooper still with it. Up top now. Ames with it for WA. She's got Higa watching her. Errant pass there. Isla Emerson comes up with it on the second attempt. Hooper looking to fake the roll. Doesn't get it to go. Shot and goal. Just trickles by the keeper there. Miller got a big piece of it, but bounced on through. 5-3 the score now. WA up, but we've got a player down. All right, stoppage in play now. We had Ava Durinko go down hurt. I think she's landed on her wrist potentially there. All right, back to the face-off now. That goal scored again by Kate Hooper. In the middle now, Bronkhorst and Hallows going at it. Ball's going to go the way of the Vicks. Hallows with it now. They trail by 2. Got the early lead. But then WA have come back into it swinging. Dharma Bandu across the top. Burgess Bryce there looks to roll inside. Looking for the pass inside, can't get it to go. Shanks comes up with the ball. Portlock with it now. She's got Hadwin chasing her down. Into Emerson. Emerson guarded by Hallows, gets by, looks for the drive, shot wide of the mark. And Mel Brickle comes up with the ball there. Up now for Christina Cameron. Looks to drive inside. Ball now with Eleni Megaran. Bounced shot, saved by Shanks again. Cameron doing a great job on that one. Carson not aware she was coming. Handoff there. Annika Mason dunks it home. Great awareness there. Christina Cameron turned back, saw the ball coming upfield on that big lobbed pass. I don't think the player it was intended for even knew she was there. Steals that one and gets the assist. Annika Mason putting it in the back of the net. 4-5 the score, 1:31 left to play in the first quarter. WA looking strong. The Vics still very much in it though. Davis and Plum in the centre there. Ball knocked out. Ames comes up with it. Ball upfield for Davis. Does a good job handling that in traffic. Subs coming out. Davis sends it down. Hooper with it. Again, she's had 3. Looks to feed inside. Finds the player. Shot can't go though. Alana Davis unable to handle it. Sorry. That was number 8, Stampalia, not double 8. Plum on the clear now. She's got green draped all over her now. Pass up and over. Bounces. Imogen Hall does a good job getting it into her stick. She's got 2 on her. Bats it down to keep it from going over and back. And we're going to have a Victoria power play, I believe. Not sure what the call was. It was out of my sight. Really need a big aerial view for this one. If anyone's looking at investing in a commentary box, consider here at the Alan Lewer box court in Altona, Victoria. Give me a bird's eye view. Emma Green will sit for WA. Delay of game, the call. Hallows will start as the Vics go on another power play. Short time, 38.9 seconds left in the quarter. Let's see what the Vics will do with it. Hallows with it, now to Hall. Hall into the middle. Hallows now. Got the lefty in the middle here. So about 10 seconds difference between shot clock, game clock, low to low. Hits a foot of a defender on that one. 8 seconds left. WA come up with it. Ball into the middle there for O'Keefe, but there are blue jerseys all around her. Ball rolling upfield now. Nat Miller gets the stick to it, and it's going to be a reset there. So Vic will get usage of the ball again. Imogen Hall now with it as she crosses over. 2 seconds left. Shot low, wide, and that is quarter time. WA leading 5-4 over Victoria. Kate Hooper doing a lot of the damage for the WA side. 4 goals for her, 1 goal for Emma Green. Hannah Stampalia, 1 assist. Posey O'Keefe, 1 assist for the Vics. Imogen Hall, 2 goals. Abby Burgess Bryce, 1, and Annika Mason, 1. We've got assists for Christina Cameron. And just the 1 assisted goal there. All right, so we'll take a quick breather and we will be back with second quarter action here at the Alan Lewer box court for the ALN and the Australian Senior Nationals Box Championship. And we're back here for second quarter action. WA starting a player down. Vic's on the power play, carrying over from the end of last period. 5-4 is the score. WA in the lead. Vic's started things off. WA got back into it and then pulled ahead. Vic's closed the gap to 1 to end our first period of play. Hallows and Bronkhorst at it again in the centre. Bronkhorst doing a good job fighting Hallows off the ball. Ball is loose, both sides going after it. Call on the play. Vic's came up with it, and it's going to be, we're going to have a delay of game there. Bronkhorst after the dead ball, checking the ball out of Hadwin's stick. So we're going to see the double player advantage. Vic's up 5-3. So it would have been a minor infraction now, an unsportsmanlike called. So we're going to see the Vic's up. Hall with the ball now. Up to Christina Cooper. Burgess Bryce to Hall. Cooper again. Three players packed in there. Cross crease pass. Hall shot saved by Shanks. On the clear now. Hooper absolutely pummeled on the way up, but manages to weave through. Hadwin now with it. Vicks can double or triple the ball should they please. Both sides getting it after there. Pass off the mark. Nat Miller comes up with it. Drops it though. And we're going to have WA ball. So again, two-player disadvantage on the offense. 5v3 defensive players. Double on the ball at the moment. Cameron and Rooney coming after it. Ball in the far right corner there. On the deck as both sides still scrapping for it. No one able to come out clean with it. Got a whistle on that one. And it's going to be WA ball. So again, there'll be about a minute between the release of the penalty. So when the first one comes out, we'll still have 5v4 for about another minute, I believe, based on my very crude calculations. Rooney came out with the ball, had it knocked free, but Megaran is there to get it. Guarded by O'Keefe. Hall with it, couldn't get it to go, maybe forcing that pass a little early. Vic's under just a little bit of extra pressure right now. Really feeling it. On the run now, Wills with it, gets it over for WA. She backs it up, looking to settle things down as Vic send numbers in. First player released. 4v5. Still the extra player for Vic's on the defensive side. Can come out and aggress, not at the moment. Plum hanging out in the middle, almost like a bit of a backer zone, but with just that extra player. Ames, no angle on that one. Very ambitious. Again, I do love ambitious. Ball with Melissa Brickle now, captain for the Vics. Gets it to Steph Hallows. Hallows carries up. Up top, Hallows there to Cameron. Up to Hallows again. Hallows, step down, shot, bounces wide of the mark, making it a long way up as our last WA player re-enters play. And it's going to be WA with it. Confusion on that one. Eleni Lip thought it was live. And we are back to 5v5. Hooper with it. She's got Lip watching her. Pass into the middle, couldn't find its mark. Bounces out. Hooper chasing after it now. WA doing a good job clearing space for her. Across the top now. Hooper shot. Fire! And it's going to go. Hooper is absolutely on dynamic form tonight. Just sneaking that one near side past Miller. Been a big difference early on. Both goalies making some big saves. Shanks just looking a little bit more consistent as we start things off. Although, don't expect Miller to lay down on this one. Plum, Bronkhorst in the middle. Ball to Ames. Ames has it knocked forward as she's knocked back. Miller came out for it. Didn't get it on the initial attempt. Will get it now. Ball up and over. Vic's looking to settle things down. Christina Cameron with it now. Cameron stepping in. Looked like the shot didn't go for it, and Breakhus does. Got to confirm I'm saying that name correctly or incorrectly. Someone from Malvern, please send me a message, or Camberwell, or wherever they play for. But the Vics get that one, and they level things. No, still one behind. Check that. I've forgotten all words and numbers. 5-6 the score. 11:55 left to play here in the second, as the Vics get back within one. Higa comes up with a ground ball, gets by a defender, gets by another, and is driving in for the middle. Driving, shot. Shanks gets the save. Rebound picked up by WA at first, knocked down again, and both sides are scrapping in the middle. WA come up with the ball, and they have the numeric advantage as O'Keefe drives one-on-one with the goalie. Aaron Batts is chasing. O'Keefe scoring. 2 points the lead now. 7-5 WA's way. WA in front, 7-5 over the Vics. Nikhila Carson in for the face-off against Jen Plum. Plum comes up with a ground ball. Antilov comes for her. Plum bounce pass up to Christina Cameron. Christina Cameron drives in, testing the waters there, up to McGoran. Can't get it to go, shot into the chest pad of Shanks. Christina Cameron almost got a piece of that rebound, couldn't contain it though. And WA on the breakaway again, ball with Green. Green to Emerson, Emerson shot, save Miller. Rebound, Christina Cameron, and then Miller, and then Christina Cameron, and now Christina Cameron once more. Vic's looking for the breakaway. Rooney couldn't get a handle on that one, but chases after it. And will get that one. It's going to be Vic Ball. Official running behind a post as he made that one, so I'm not sure what he signalled for. Dharma Bandhu with the ball there. Good effort by Rooney on that one to keep the play alive for the Vics. Hallows with it now. Stepping in, shooting. And she'll get that one to go. WA just giving her a little bit too much space on that one. Their defense have been doing a good job keeping the game very physical early on. That time they just gave her a little bit of extra space. Hallows made them pay there. 1 point the difference now. 7-6 the score. WA leading with 10 minutes and 22 seconds left to play in the first half. Hallows and Bronkhorst in the face-off. We're going to have a Vic ball. Bronkhorst, I think, just doing a bit too much there, forcing the player back after the face-off. Keeping Hallows out of play. Vics get the ball. Ball passed through traffic, and O'Keefe is going to come up with it there. She's on the breakaway. It's just her and Miller. Shot saved by Miller. Annika Mason comes through and collects the ball on the way. Ambitious pass there, meant for Lip. Had Wills right with her, though. Again, Vic's just looking a little bit rushed. I think they're used to being in a more comfortable position than this, and they're really feeling the pressure the WA players are putting on them. Hooper with the ball. Carries behind, pass up top, shot, score. Alana Davis gets that one, and they are loving it. 8-6 the score, WA up by 2. Plum and Bronkhorst in the face-off now. Carson got the stick to it, couldn't get a handle on it though. Christina Cameron comes up with a loose ball. Pass across, Hadwin, shot, score. Vic's back on that one. A quick turnaround and a quick answer to that goal. 7-8 now the score. WA leading by 1. Vic's still throwing punches. Davis and Hallows now in the face-off. Hallows wins that one forward to herself and comes up with it. Davis chasing after her. Settles things down. Ball up to Dharma Bandhu. Vic's trailing by 1. Ball with Hall now. She had 2 for the Vic's early on. Burgess Bryce step down. Stick save there by Shanks. Ball rolls forward though, and it's going to be WA coming up with it. On the clear, Hallows chasing hard. Davis with it. Davis rolls to safety there. Vic numbers come for her once again, and we've got both sides scrapping after it. McKinlay now with it, sends it behind. McKinlay with it once more. Burgess Bryce comes out, puts some pressure on her, and the ball goes wide. Short time now, 5 seconds on the shot clock. Both sides still scrapping for it. Miller comes up with the ball, and will look to settle things down. Hallows with it now. Hallows pass straight into the stick of the defender, and Wills is going to come up with that one. Nice defensive work by there again. Vic's just forcing things a little bit more. Shot high of the mark. Miller covering angle well. Second shot, chest pad save for Miller. Gets back across. WA come up with a rebound in the form of Ames. Gets it to McKinlay, who then loses it as Plum comes in. There's a triple team. And we've got a push there. Plum, great hustle to come up with the ball on that one. Number 12. Plum gets by 1 there. Pick comes in for her. Plum carries over. Ball loose in the middle now. Hooper comes up with the GB. Hooper driving. She's been lethal with her shooting so far, and she is again. That is 6 goals now for Kate Hooper. Unlucky there from the Victorians. Just the quick fumble and the quick transition. WA doing a great job through the middle, capitalising when they get those chances. The Kwits in the face-off for Victoria. Again, we're closing in on hydration break time, so first whistle after this, you'd imagine we'll see it. Both players catching each other up there. Christina Cameron comes out with the ball as Vicks win the face-off. Opening some angle for herself. Shot is saved by Shanks. Short pass to the near side there by Shanks. WA looking to clear again now. Green with it at the middle. Carries across. She's watched by Hadwin there. Ball with Davis. 10 seconds on the shot clock there. Gets by Lip. Runs into Brickle. Can't get by her. And we've got a legal screen there called against WA. Vicks will get the ball. But I believe hydration break. There we go. So first dead ball after that break. So 7:06. left in the half. 9-7 the score. WA leading by 2. And they have been looking the good so far, led by Kate Hooper, who has 6 goals on the evening and 1 assist. It's been absolutely lethal with her shooting, putting Miller through her paces there. Scoring for WA overall, Emma Green has 1. Hannah Stampalia has 1 assist. Posey O'Keefe 1 and 1. Kate Hooper 6 and 1, and then 1 goal for Alana Davis. For the Vicks, Danielle Hadwin, 1 goal. Imogen Hall, 2 goals. Laura Breakheist from Camberwell. I didn't actually forget that earlier, I was just being silly. Further down, Steph Hallows, 1 goal. Abby Burgess-Bryce, 1 goal. Also from Camberwell, giving him a shout out, seeing as I pretended to forget their club. Christina Cameron, 3 assists. She has been sharing the love this evening. And then Annika Mason, the final goal scorer for the Victorians. Both sides absolutely going after it with 7 minutes and 6 seconds left in the first half. Vicks again, I believe, just a little bit less composed than I would have expected from them. I believe it may just be that they expected to be in a more comfortable position at this point in the game. WA have come out swinging, and it is paying dividends for them. They are connecting on a lot of their shots. Shanks has been big for WA, Miller big for Victoria, but Hooper has really been the difference. High percentage of shooting as she continues to make her presence felt. Officials calling the players back out onto the court now. Even strength, both sides with 5 out there, and it is blue ball. Blue ball starting down in the defensive end. Christina Cameron will start with this one. Cameron with it. New shot clock here. Burgess Bryce with it there. Nicola Carson comes out to throw some lumber. Hall there. Shot just wide of the mark. Rebound taken by Cameron. She's got Carson guarding her. Bit of a size mismatch. Cameron rolls in. Shot. Score! Number 16. Nice little roll there by her defender. Gets her hands free on the inside. And the righty finish down by Shanks's legs. 1 point the difference once again. 9-8 WA lead. Still 6 minutes and 47 seconds to go in this first half. Both sides absolutely going at it. Illegal procedure by Blue, just taking too long to get themselves sorted out there. Plum, I think, a bit frustrated about the lack of maybe delay of game call as WA cleared out of the ball in the middle and did not reinitiate. Emerson with it there. Hands it to Cooper. She gets a high check there, and there's going to be a call against that one. But Kaywood's getting right up in her grill. Shot and save as Plum is driven down into the ground. I think she's gone face mask first down. Hopefully not a head or neck injury there for Plum, that she stayed down. And we'll reset from there. So the initial call there, I think we're going to see a power play for WA. Don't think there was another call for a penalty after that, otherwise we'd stay even strength. I think it's going to be WA ball with the advantage. The trainer still out there with Plum. All right, she's moving, which is good. Again, went down head first by the looks of things, so I was a little bit worried there. It could have been something head or neck. She's walking off under her own duress, though. So Plum looking all right. So we're going to see WA go a player up on the power play now. They lead 9-8 currently in the game. Hooper will start with the ball for WA up top now. We'll see the Vicks power play or player down defense. I believe this is WA's first power play of the game. Vicks have had 2, although one was a double player advantage. Hooper with it now. And the only player with multiple goals for WA, and she has 6. Couldn't get a 7th there. Shot wide of the mark. Both sides scrapping for it now on that far right corner. Ball comes up with WA. McKinley's shot looked like it was deflected potentially there. Short time on the shot clock. Miller with a save. It'll reset the clock now. Ball with Emma Green. Hooper with it now. Davis couldn't get a handle on that one. Appealing for a hold call in the middle there. But I believe the retaliation was what got seen. No, hold is the call. There we go. Ref did get that one. So Danielle Hadwin will sit for a hold on that one, and we'll go 2 players up for WA. Posey O'Keefe looks to start with the ball for WA. We have had both sides now go 2 players up in this game. See what WA can do with it. Not too long between penalties there. They will be out shortly after one another. Ball across the top there, but it's knocked down, and Christina Cameron, who has been huge for the Vics so far, comes up with it. She's got 1 player ahead, 1 player behind, and a goalie, but it is not enough to stop her as she puts that one away. And then does what I can only describe as a jump for joy. Big play there. Christina Cameron doing it at both ends, getting the defensive stop and scoring while 2 players down. 9-9 the score. We are back to level. WA still 2 players in the advantage. It's going to be blue ball after the legal procedure on the face-off there. Hallows comes up with it. She's got Wills coming in from behind. Wills goes wide though. Hallows keeps a handle of it. Again, expect WA to come out swinging here. They have 2 players advantage and they want to make as much of it as possible. Burgess Bryce with the ball. Just running her own personal beep test there, up and down. Pass in for Hall, couldn't get it there. Hall's hand normally pretty good, couldn't get a handle on that one, and she's under pressure against the boards there. She's pinned up, and it's going to be WA ball is the call there. Three defenders for the Vics, 5 attackers for WA. Hooper with the ball. Sends it to McKinlay. McKinlay, low angle. That one goes out. Green with it. 10 seconds now on the clock. Miller with a save and another. Davis with it now. New 30 seconds on the clock. They can take advantage of this. Hooper with it. Plenty of time to work. Green faked the shot up to Hooper now. Hooper BTB looking for Green. Didn't find its mark. And Brickle is coming out to contest. Captain fades in again. Green with it. Shot. Goal. I think Brickle screening the keeper on that one. It didn't look like Miller got a sight on that at any point in that shot. 10-9 the score. WA up again. 1 point the difference. And we are back to 4-on-5 now. WA still with 1 player advantage. They were able to capitalise there on their 3-on-5. Or their 5-on-3. They'll be happy with that one to get back out in the lead again. Plum back in the game, good to see. Again, went down hard early. Cameron gets Plum to come through and clear out for her. She carries across the top, looking for Burgess Bryce there. Sorry, Laura Breakhouse. Couldn't get the shot to go. Clearing now is O'Keefe for WA. They lead by 1. They've got 1 player advantage. Ball deflected in the middle. Bit of a strange lob pass there, but Breakhouse will come up with it. She's got O'Keefe draped on her as she crosses the midline. 1 player advantage still for WA. They can come out and pressure if they want. Christina Cameron with the ball. Cameron so far one of the standouts for Victoria. She gets it to Burgess Bryce. Burgess Bryce, one of the alternate captains for Victoria. Pass inside there, finds Hallows. Hallows shot low and wide, can't get it to go. We're going to see a shot clock violation. WA will come back with the ball now. Coming up and over now, Green with the ball. Davis, face dodge there, saved by Miller. Great move on the initial, just couldn't get the finish there. Miller with a stick save. Looking more solid as time continues in the game. Had a bit of a rough start with Hooper. It's been solid against everyone else. We've got a call coming for the Vics. We're going to see a power play here, and they are close to going even once more. Dharma Bandhu with it. She can be dangerous on offense as we get ticked to 7 on the shot clock. Burgess Bryce with it now. Needs to shoot. Step down, high of the mark. Rebound missed. Hall with it. Shot low. Goal! And that will count. Imogen Hall sticking at 5-hole to tie things up 10-10 once more. 2:39 left here in the first half, and we are going to see a penalty to be served for WA. Check that, penalty wiped by the goal. So we'll see 4 on 5 still. Can't be long now before the Vics go back to even. They have tied the score up though, 10-10. 2:39 left to play in the first half. It is a hot February night here at the Alan Lewer box court. Both of these teams are getting after it, and it has been great lacrosse from both sides so far. Annika Mason fighting hard for that ball, comes out with it against bigger numbers. Hallows with it now. And a timeout there called by Victoria. 10-10 the score, 2:23 to go. Vics looking to make a bit of a plan here. Still one player down. Not sure how long on that penalty. Check that, 54 seconds on the penalty. There we go. I had to look at a second screen, and doing two things is virtually just impossible for me. 23 on the shot clock. Vics plenty of time to make a move. As Alan doing one of my favourite things in box lacrosse, which is treating a goalie as an infant and giving her water. WA still looking strong. Their scoring flow a little bit impeded now. Miller has been making more stops, and she's played herself back into the game. Hooper was almost scoring at will. Felt like there was one safe percentage for the rest of WA and then one for Hooper, who was absolutely dynamite early. Expect both of these sides to go all the way to the wire if needed before we have Victoria taking on South Australia in the men's comp at 8, pending the end time of this game, obviously. We may well see overtime at this rate. Burgess Bryce with the ball, looking to run the clock a little, 14 on the shot clock now. She has an outside shot if given half a chance. And we've seen that come a few times so far. Short time now, across the top, step down shot, save goalie. Shanks knocks that one down. Bronkhorst picks it up, and WA off to the races now. Angelov clearing space for her teammate there. Green now with the ball. Green with it. 15 on the shot clock across the top there. Up now to Hooper. Hooper step down off to Green. Nice handoff. McKinley with the ball there. McKinley to Green. And we go back to even strength there. Cross crease pass, save Miller, and it's going to go up and over. And it'll be WA ball as it comes off the Vic keeper. Ball on the far right there. We've got Alana Davis with it, and we've got too many on, I believe, was the call I'm hearing. Stampalia with it. No, maybe too many balls on the field. I'm not sure what was going on there. Refs stopped playing. I heard a few suggestions, none of which seemed to be accurate. Ball on the far side. Green with it. She's got break ice watching her. Sick deflection there. Good job by the defender. Good lane coverage. Inside now, Hooper fakes the shot, decides against it, drives around the back. Hadwin sending her wide. Green the shot, wide of the mark. I think Miller got a piece of it, so it'll reset the shot clock. May have been just around pipe territory there. Hooper steps in. Had plenty of time on that one. I think just a little bit frustrated maybe after a number of attempts turned away. Rooney clearing the ball up for Victoria. Imogen Hall with it now. Shot just wide of the mark, covered there by Shanks. Hall with it again, so reset shot clock, Vic's back with it, and they'll look to settle things with 15 seconds left to play. Shot clock not a factor. Vic's have until the end of the period to go. Ball knocked down, Burgess Bryce comes up with it, short time inside now. Bounce shot, couldn't go, save Shanks, coming up huge late there. 2.3 seconds left to go, and we will have half time. The scores are level, 10-10. Both sides absolutely getting after it. We've seen haymakers from both teams. Both goalies coming up big. Shanks with a big save to end that one. You've got to love the momentum killer as a goalie there. Got to hate it as an attacker, but I'm a goalie, so never mind. Scorers at the half, we have Daniel Hadwin with 1 goal, Imogen Hall with 3, Laura Breakheist with 1, Steph Hallows with 1, Abby Burgess-Bryce with 1, Christina Cameron 2 goals, 3 assists, and Annika Mason a goal. For WA, Emma Green 2 goals, Hannah Stempalia 1 assist, Posey O'Keefe 1 and 1, Kate Hooper 6 and 1, and Alana Davis 1 and 1. Everything is even. Everything is to play for. We will take a break now and be back after a longer half time. Again, it is very warm out here and these players are working hard. See you after the break. The score is 10-10. The weather is starting to cool down, and we are about to bring you second half action here as Victoria face off against WA in a huge pool play clash and what could well be a finals preview. Big back and forth battle in the first half. Victoria opened the scoring. WA stormed back. They were in the lead. WA held for most of the first half of play before Victoria got themselves back into the game, tying things up shortly before the mid-game break. Loose ball going to the left of screen. Both sides going after it. Sayaka Higa coming up with it now. No numbers ahead, but she bodies O'Keefe out of her way. Dharma Bandhu coming in to help on that one. She's going to be pushed back over the midline, but she gets the ball off in time. Great composure there by Higa. Gets it to Hall. Hall had 3 in the first half. The young gun with the big left shooter. Save there, Burgess Bryce. Couldn't get the rebound there. Almost just dunked it over her shoulder straight into a teammate's stick. Ball couldn't quite get there though, and O'Keefe is on the breakaway. We've seen this from her a bit tonight. O'Keefe with Hadwin watching her, gets it to Davis. Davis couldn't get a handle on it. Hadwin got a piece of the ball, but O'Keefe knocked her back off it. Hadwin on a breakaway now. She's got Lip to her left. She's got a goal ahead, but she's got Shanks in the way. Lip gets the rebound. Shanks gets another save while doing the limbo. Brackhouse with it. I got a message at half-time saying that could be the way to say it. If it's still wrong, at this point, just keep it to yourselves. Hall with it now. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Hallows there, guarded closely. Low shot. Couldn't get it to go, but Hadwin has room to get the ground ball recovery. Ball came off the goalie, so we've got a new shot clock here. Hadwin with it. She drives wide. Frees herself up. Couldn't get the pass to Mason to connect, though. Mason up top. Hall, low to low. Ball comes off a WA leg, I believe, and Brackhouse has it now. Player storms by her. Stepped down, thought about it, decided against it. Hall with it now. Inside. Hadwin shot. Save again. Shanks is huge for WA. Ball's on the deck now. Both sides scrapping for it. Neither side come out with it clean until Hadwin does, out of nowhere. Didn't even see her as a contender at the time then. But huge. Danielle Hadwin gets the ground ball and puts Vic back in the lead. And the Vics are loving it. Got to be feeling for Shanks there. Came up with save after save on that play. All for a loose ball goosed wide to come up in the stick of Hadwin. And Hadwin to find the back of the net there. Bronkhorst and Plum in at the face-off now. Bronkhorst taking the majority of the faces for WA. Vic's splitting it a little bit more, but Kaywitz there knocks the ball loose. Plum comes up with the ground ball. She's against the boards. Another player driving her in there, Hooper, and we've got a bit of a scrum under the camera. Plum is on the deck now. Ball pops out wide, and Eleni Megarin comes away with it. Christina Cameron now, she was the Vic's star for the first half, really keeping them in the game at both ends of the court. And with that, Vic's will settle down now. Cameron to Hallows. Shot clock has stopped at 25. They've got to sort that out. Shot clock violation is the call there. And Wills is on the breakaway. Dharma Bandhu knocks the ball out of her stick. Cameron comes up with it, ball over the top. Rooney there on the breakaway, normally a defensive player. Live the dream, Tash. That's not the dream, that was a pass. Burgess Bryce sticks it, and Rooney looks like she was living the dream. Clearly, she wanted an assist. Burgess Bryce has looked dangerous early and sticks that one by Shanks. Vic's 2 goals to start the second half, and they are all smiles. This is how the first half started, though. Vic's got out to a lead. WA came back in. Don't expect this game to be too lopsided, as the WA side are looking as determined as ever. Davis and Plum in the centre. I believe a Davis and Plum is a thing, so I feel like I'm saying that. Plum comes up with the ball there, and she's off for the Vicks. Bounce pass to Dharma Bandhu. Dharma Bandhu to Hallows and back. I've just seen Eleni Mega in the back of her jersey says Joseph. I'll let her decide, so we'll go with Joseph there. Number 2 gets it to Brackhouse. Hallows has her stick taken off her. Brackhouse turns in, pass, meaning for Joseph, couldn't get it to go. Too long, the clock is up, and WA will take the ball. Emma Green coming for ball, and she will carry over. Green with it, Stampalia making space for her. She drives in, dives, shoots, and we've got a no-goal call. Ball is going Vic's way. As the ref, just out of my view, made the call. Maybe a crease infraction as Mel Brickle carries up and gets it off to Hall. Hall, I believe, the youngest player on this Vic side, but has an absolute cannon of a shot. That one a little slower for her. I think maybe the defender doing just a really good job getting on her elbow there to force the low angle, low power, I should say. Hallows steps down, hits a defender. Burgess Bryce gets it. She shoots, she scores. What a rebound. Hallows shot straight into a defender. Ball trickles wide. Burgess Bryce picks it up and hurls it down. Shanks had nothing on that one. I think just too much traffic between her and the ball. Couldn't get a look at it, it seemed. Hard when it's such a chaotic play. When you get a loose ball like that, both teams are scrambling to get there. Can leave the goalkeeper lacking a sight line there. 3 points now in at 10:42 to play here in the third. Plum plays the ball forward. Joseph is there, went for the one-handed pickup, couldn't get it clean. O'Keefe loses her stick, but still scrapping in it. And the ball is going to go blue. I think O'Keefe just getting a little ambitious in her stick-free play. Christina Cameron with it now. Plum has been huge in the face-off so far this half. Brackhouse with it. Across the top now to Joseph. Dharma Bandhu clears a player through for her. Gets the ball. Shot high of the mark. And the WA players doing a really good job just disrupting shooting motion. They've forced a lot of errant shots from this Vic side. And we're going to see a time infraction there. WA will clear the ball. Olivia Antilov with it now. She's got Rooney watching her. Ball meant for Davis, slightly high of the mark. Big chase there. Ball looking on the inside. McKinlay across the top now. 10 on the clock. Hooper rolls inside. We've got a player down. Ball with Davis, and the clock will expire there. Brickle, the captain, waiting for that one. Comes up with it, high ball for Hallows. Hallows with defense coming for her. Wills coming hard in on that one. Carrying behind now, Hallows pinned against the wall by Carson. Wriggles free. Two players coming for the ball, trying to push Hall off it, but the ball hits the deck and Hall manages to scrap in it. It is 1 on 5 currently. I'm not very good at maths, but those odds don't seem to favour the Vics as the clock runs out. Green on the breakaway now. She's got blue jerseys ahead of her, yellow jerseys behind. She rolls back to safety. Green with it. Bakewicz comes out and lays some lumber. Hadwin pushed forward of the mark. Green wrapping across the top. Couldn't get the shot to go though. Ball on the far left side. Higa comes up with it and she is on a run now. Numbers mismatch and Hooper with the size advantage. Higa rolls back, finds Joseph. Joseph has Dharma Bandhu up top. Check coming for her from Hooper. Dharma Bandhu pushes through for space there. Brackhouse with it, up to Hallows now. Hallows stepped down, shot into traffic, and she's hit her own teammate there, I think. Joseph has gone down. Breakaway now for O'Keefe. It's her and Miller. Fake, save. Another shot, another save, another shot, another save. And we've got a player down. I think Miller a little frustrated how long it took. Obviously, with WA in possession, hard to call that one off, but we've got a player down. Eleni Joseph took that one in the head or neck on the shot there. The shot through traffic. We've got a trainer coming on now, though, for the Vics. We're going to use this break as the hydration break as well, as both sides are locked into their benches. Eleni moving her legs, extending out there, but just getting her head supported. So hopefully all is all right there. It was a big shot to take at point blank range.
Just go through the gate and across. Just run across.
Alrighty, we're going to cut away from audio as you guys get to look at me holding an iPad there. We will be back and give you an update on the downed player. All right, just an update from us on what is going on at the moment. We are waiting for an ambulance to arrive for the downed player, Eleni Joseph. We are going to cut away from visuals because we're not sure how long that will take, but we've got to wait to move her. There'll then be a quick sort of re-warm up time and we will be back then. So no time updates, unfortunately, just bear with us. But we will bring the live stream back up once that is all dealt with, and we are hoping that Eleni is all right. She's got a number of medical experts around her currently, which is lucky they were in the audience, as well as the trainer who is here as the first aid team. So we will be back after this break. We're not sure how long it will take. Thank you for bearing with us, and we'll see you on the other side. Welcome back. We are 5 minutes out from play. We've had Eleni stretch it off the field. So we're going to go to a holding screen. We'll be back in 5 minutes for gameplay. And we'll continue from there. Obviously, our 8:30 or our 8 o'clock game will be pushed back. We will update you on the time for that and put that out on the socials and announce it on here as well. Yeah, we will give you any updates if we get any news about Eleni going forward. Hopefully she is all right, though. And again, just thank you to the spectators who came out. We had a number of nurses in the crowd and medical workers who came out and were straight into support, as well as the trainer here. So thank you to all of them. We'll take a hold for now, and we will be back in about 4 minutes now with the return of gameplay. Thank you very much. Ladies, gentlemen, and lacrosse fans, we are back. We are just under 2 minutes from play. Both sides back out, re-warming up. It has cooled down a lot after a very warm start to the game. We are now approaching appropriate outdoor sport temperatures. But both sides, again, just getting moving again after the long delay there. Thank you for bearing with us. We hope you are still on board. To give you a quick update, we had a player down with an injury. They have been taken from the field and will be getting medical care again. We will give you an update if and when we can, just to hope she's all right. Both sides warming up again. 10-10 was the score at half-time. Halfway through, or just before halfway through this third period of play, we are at the score of 13-10. Vic's firing early in the first half. They were in the lead to start the game. WA clawed their way back in front in a back-and-forth battle. Vic's managed to tie it up just before the break. And then the Vic's started strong in the second half. So 3 points the difference. Now it comes down to the question of which of these sides can bounce back faster. Obviously, Vic's having a player injured is going to be a bit of a blow for them, both in terms of obviously having a teammate down, but another pair of legs and a handy player out of the rotation in what has been a really intense game. And then WA, not so much momentum to start the second half. Will they be able to use this break as a bit of a reset and come out ready to roll now? 7 minutes and 55 seconds left to play in the third period. Vic's leading 13-10. We are here at the Senior Box Nationals for Lacrosse Australia, brought to you by the ALN. And with that whistle, we've got 1 minute to play. Teams heading towards their benches, or the Vic's heading towards their bench, I should say. WA at theirs. And we'll be back out in a moment. The game after this, originally scheduled for 8 p.m, will not be occurring at that time, as will be apparent to anyone with a watch or some time-telling device. We will update you when we get alerted to the time of that game. Obviously 10 minutes until that would have been starting. We've got 7:55 left in this period. We then have a 7-minute three-quarter time unless they decide to shorten it, and then another 15-minute period of play. And the World Lacrosse guidelines that LA follow allow for specific amounts of warm-up time. So both South Australia and Victoria in the men's side will be able to have those warm-up times. And we will essentially end up with game end time plus the difference of the warm-up as Christina Cameron brings the ball back into play for Victoria as we restart. Cameron was a workhorse for the Vics in the first half, and she's been handy so far in the second already. Burgess Bryce is a shooting menace when she gets the chance. That one deflects out of potential though. Burgess Bryce with it again after Hall gets the rebound. Up top now for Christina Cameron. Cameron across the top now, Dharma Bandu with it. Thought about the shot, decides for the pass. That one deflected off a player there. Hallows goes low. Christina Cameron bounces that one over the top of the goal. And we're going to have WA with the ball now. Wills on the clear now, ran into Hall. Over and back is going to be the call there. Wills handed that one over, and it is Imogen Hall with the ball now. She's got the numbers disadvantage. WA defenders coming in from their side. Big body there on Hall. Shot, save, Shanks. Shanks was huge in the first half. She was a brick wall for the West Australians. Brackhouse with it now, guarded by Green. Burgess Bryce, pass across the top to Hadwin. Hadwin's had a pair for herself. Shot now, wide of the mark. Burgess Bryce and Annika Mason there to collect that one. Brackhouse with it now. 10 left on the shot clock. Another shot wide of the mark. Bounces wide of Hadwin. Short time now. Hall shot low, save Shanks. Will reset the shot clock. But at the moment, it looks like the rebound is going to go WA's way, although Danielle Hadwin scraps that one free. Hall with it, low shot, save Shanks. Had a little bit more time that, but there were numbers around her. Can see why she wanted to get rid of it. Antilov comes up with a ground ball, moves it on. And Green had it there for a moment, has it knocked loose. Hadwin comes up with it, nice handle there, into Hall. Hall with defenders all around her. Bekewicz trying to make space for her. Illegal screen, the call there, and WA are off to the races again. O'Keefe with the ball. She's got defenders ahead of her. Plum pushes her back, knocks the ball wide. O'Keefe comes up with her own loose ball there. Pass inside, Davis with it. She hits the deck. Loose ball, Ames fighting for it. Can't get it clean. O'Keefe comes up with it now. Inside, Ames now up top with the ball. Hooper, the scoring machine so far this game, shot. Hers is wide of the mark and she hits the deck as Bekewicz knocks her down. Hooper had 6 goals in that first half of the contest. Over and back, and it's going to be blue ball now as the Vics look to reset. A little bit rushed on that first possession, as sort of expected it could well be after a long break and cooling down and then having to have a quick re-warm up there. Dharma Bandu with it across the top. Burgess Bryce now with it. Gets across the top, has Mason inside, can't get back there though. And we're going to see an illegal screen there called on Hallows. Bronkhurst with it now. Wills there with it. She's got Higa ahead of her. Ball high over the mark. Emerson was the target, couldn't get it to go though, and Christina Cameron comes up with the ball. She's been dynamic in transition for them. Davis, though, great chase down there, manages to knock that ball loose. Long ball up court. Hall got a piece of it, couldn't get a handle, though. Miller does. And the Victorian goalie, long ball up to Sayaka Higa. Higa thought about the pass inside with just under 20 on the shot clock. Imogen Hall comes up with it. Hall across the top, lowers the shoulder, gets by one and another. Shot deflected though off a defender or checked wide potentially. Posey O'Keefe comes up with the loose ball. She's got Hall ahead of her. It's been a long shift for Hall now. O'Keefe a lot of up and back as well since we've restarted play. Hooper with the ball now. Emerson with it. Up top to Hooper. She's pushed wide by Aaron Batsas, rolls back inside, shot saved by Miller. Tash Rooney on the breakaway now. She's got one player ahead of her. Rooney, the defender, hands off to Laura Brackhouse. She's got Annika Mason charging in. Mason with one player between her and the goal, now another. Settles things down. Burgess Bryce with the ball now. Fakes the pass off, makes it on the second attempt. Brackhouse gets a high hit there, and I think we're going to see a power play for the Vics. Just Brackhouse getting hit up under the chin there. 3 minutes and 8 seconds left to play here in the third period. Vics up 3, and they've got a power play now as Wills goes to the sin bin. Steph Hallows, number 9 for Victoria, starting with the ball in the middle, gets it to Imogen Hall. Back up to Hallows. We've seen a few power plays from both sides. Both of them have had a 5-on-3 opportunity as well this game. Cameron and Hallows taking a bit of air out of the ball there. Hall now with it, opening up some space. Save Shanks right in the breadbasket there. WA on the breakaway now. Green with it. She's got players ahead of her. Not a lot of golden jerseys though. Bakewicz drives her into the ground. Rooney chasing after the loose ball, but we've got a whistle on the play. And Bakewicz is going to sit for a second. So we are all even, 4 apiece for both sides now. WA with the ball. Their penalty will end first. All even at 4-on-4. Ames with the ball, sends it inside. Spin move there. Hooper couldn't get the shot to go. Miller got a shoulder to it. And Miller's been strong later in the game. Had a bit of a rocky start. Hooper scored a number by her. Although it was mostly Hooper. Now with the ball again. Across the front, Davis with it. Green now with it. And save Miller, nice one there. Again, both teams equal. That pass knocked down by Ames, who comes up with it. There were open passes. I think just maybe getting a little bit ambitious on the clear out there. Brickle was around. Green with it again now. Again, giving WA more time on the kill means they're going to get their advantage back sooner. They will go 5-on-4 before the Vics get back to even. Rooney doing a good job getting herself on Hooper there. No, we've got a call there. Multiple players hitting the deck, and Cameron intercepts the pass there. Hold is going to be the call. That'll be Natasha Rooney sitting for the Vics. So they go down 2. It is going to be 4-on-3 now. 3 Vic defenders, 4 WA attackers. And again, they will have that 2-player advantage once their penalty clears in 24 seconds. They're going to have about 30 seconds, 2 players up, and then they're going to have about 1:30 with 1 player advantage there. Hooper up across the top to Isla Emerson. Emerson down to McKinlay. Across there, Plum gets a stick to it, knocks it wide. Hooper still with it with 10 to go. Green takes the shot with the ball from Hooper. Green gets her own rebound there as they reset the shot clock. Emerson up top as we go to 5-on-3. Hooper driving in, McKinlay with it, fumbles that ball, but will gain it up. Push in the back there. Christina Cameron will be called for that one. Miller with the save there, and Wills hanging up at the midline. just taking advantage of the numeric side of things. Just leaving a player back, but trying not to crowd the middle too much. Plum can't get a handle on that one. Wills gets it, hits a pipe and comes back though, but straight into the stick of Bronkhorst. Bronkhorst on the run. Miller got a piece. Bronkhorst got the goal. 27.4 seconds left here in the third period. And we have 13-11 the score. Vic's leading by 2. That is our first goal after the injury stoppage. And we are going to go back to even. Both sides with 5 now, wiped by the goal. Vic's 2 points in the lead. And after a little over 7 minutes of play here in the second half, we have, after the stoppage, but again in the second half, we are 2 points, Vic in the lead as we close in on three-quarter time. Sayaka Higa gets the ball first. She scoops it up. Dharma Bandhu does a great job clearing space for her. She gets by one. She gets by another shot wide of the mark. No, save Shanks is the call. Shanks again has been huge. Hallows coming up for the ball now. Ball had been corralled by WA players, so it's not an over and back on that one. Higa there with the ball. She gets pushed by Bronkhorst. Burgess Bryce comes out to make space for her, and that will bring us to three-quarter time. Alrighty, the scores are 13-11 as we hit three-quarter time here in what is likely to be a grand final preview. Both of these sides absolutely battling it out in that third period. 3-1, Vic's the advantage in the third. We will take a quick break now and be back for the fourth quarter. Alrighty, we are under the temperature threshold for the heat policy, so we are back to play now. It's only a 2-minute three-quarter time break as opposed to the 7 minutes we had earlier. Much cooler out there, and the teams are heading back out. 15 minutes left to play. Pride and top position on the line. And we are at even strength, 5-on-5, 13-11 the score. Vic's in front by 2. We went into half-time, 10-10. That last quarter saw 7 minutes of the Vics dominating, putting 3 on the board. The second half of the quarter after our injury delay saw WA close the gap to 2. As WA win the face-off there, and Wills comes up with the ball. Ames now with it. She's got Plum watching her. Ames down for Davis. Up top to McKinlay. Green now with it again. Up for Emerson. 5 on the shot clock. Got to do something there. Shot knocked down. And another shot deflected by the Vics. They'll come up with the ball. Shovel pass there meant for Rooney. She's got space. Corrals that one. I think we'll settle it down though. No number advantage. Finds Hall coming across the top. Hall, one-handed handle, takes the ball behind. Looks to drive top side. Can finish inside. Has a good shot on her though. Rolls in on the left. Shot hits the pipe, bounces out. It'll reset the shot clock, and Hallows will get the ball just before it gets to the midline. Burgess Bryce now with it. Up to Hallows. Hallows to Hadwin. Hadwin down to Hall. Hall shot saved by Shanks. Green with the ground ball. She's got the wall of Vic attackers coming for her. Ball hits the deck, picked up there by Lucy Wills. Ball upfield, and it is going to be WA coming up with it. Stampalia there with it. She's got Burgess Bryce draped on her. Shot is knocked down, and Miller comes up with it. Pass a little bit too long on that one, but Christina Cameron will still get there first, although Olivia Antilov is coming in hot on her heels. Vic's looking now to settle as we get to 15 on the shot clock. High pass there. Cameron having a look at her stick there. Brackhouse passes it back inside. 5 on the shot clock. Got to do something with it. Cameron steps in. Shot saved by Shanks. Back to Cameron. Almost the perfect rebound for her. Ball to Brackhouse, although she has Wills draped on her as soon as she gets it. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Dharma Bandhu with it now. Gets it to Hall. Cameron stepped in, thought about it. Takes it on the next attempt. Hall with it now. Shot saved by Shanks. Rolls out in front though, and Olivia Antilov is going to come up with it. She runs into Brackhouse. Brackhouse knocks it down. Ball loose in the air. Hall comes up with it. WA was subbing into offense on that one. They're straight back into D now. Hall shot deflected off a leg. She comes up with her own ground ball though. She's knocked into the boards now. Both sides scrapping for it. Going to have West Australian ball after all of that. O'Keefe with the ball. Gets by Hall, up to Hooper. Hooper, 6 goals in the first half. She's got Hadwin watching her. Fakes the handoff, holds on to it. Stampalia pushing through to make space for her. Into McKinley. McKinley sidearm shot wide of the mark. Sayaka Higa gets a piece of it. Can't get a handle though. Hooper with it now as we go with inside 10. We've got a legal screen and we're going to have Vic come up with the ball. Ball with Sayaka Higa. She looks to clear upfield. Or court. Gets by O'Keefe. Ball up for Dharma Bandhu now. Up to Brackhouse. Over to Hallows on the near side. Shovel pass across the front. Not sure where it was meant to go, but it didn't go there. Vic scrapping to try and get the ball back now, but it's upfield and away. WA on the run. Nikki Carson chasing after it. Laura Brackhouse gets in front for a moment, then Miller scoops the ball up out of the way. New shot clock, and Bakewicz is going to carry the ball up court for the Vics. Pass in front. Hadwin looks for a third. Denied by Shanks. Gets her own rebound, knocked into the boards. Gets by the first defender. Olivia Antilov pushes her out and she'll settle things. Vics with the ball up top. Steph Hallows in possession. Hadwin now with it. Turns the corner using the pick as a screen. Piping out. Gets her own rebound though. No, we're saying piping in across the mesh at the back. The goal side umpire makes that call. Hadwin will get her third. And we are out to 14-11 the score. 10:35 left to play in the game. Also I believe due to our reduced heat, we will not have a hydration break this quarter. As players subbing off. Plum and Davis in the face-off there. Plum plays it forward and the Vics come up with the ball. Cameron has it. Looks at the pass for Plum, decides against it. Pass inside there. Hallows shot, score. Beautiful little pass there on the slip. Cameron just shoveling that one forward to her teammate, and that will make it 15-11 to the Vics. Plum and Bronkhorst in the centre. Bronkhorst gets the draw out. Can't get it clean though. Dharma Bandhu got a piece of it, but it was knocked loose and the ball is still down. Ames comes up with it now. Hooper now with the ball. She's got Brackhouse watching her. Rooney switches onto Hooper there. Ball up and across. Plum got a piece of it. It was meant for Green. Couldn't get it clean though. We're inside 10 on the shot clock now. Dharma Bandhu comes out to protect. Shot saved by Miller. Going to be a power play for WA after this one. Still looking to use it here. Isla Emerson with the ball. Sends it down for Stampalia. Hooper with it, step down, shot, saved Miller. Miller has been an absolute brick wall in the second half. The first half belonged to Shanks in the goals. The second half is looking like it's Miller's so far. We're going to see Jen Plum sit for a hold. And we'll have a WA power play. They trail by 4 with 9 minutes and 19 seconds left in the game.
Benny, come.
Bit of confusion there. We're just we're getting a sub for ambulance-related purposes as we look to get Eleni Joseph picked up. So there was a bit of confusion there. We just needed a Vic player off the court to help out. Looking to have things worked out now, just on that Vic side. Ref's just waiting for it to be all clear here. Alrighty, after that confusion, we have 5 on 4. WA with the power play. They want to capitalise now with 9 minutes left to go here. They trail by 4 and it's been a tight game, low scoring at spells as well. It's been few and far between goals at certain points, and if another drought happens, it's going to be a very hard one for WA. Vic come up with the ball. Melissa Brickle getting that one. Captain for Victoria. Up and over. Menford Bukewicz couldn't get a handle on it. And we're going to have Carson come up with it for WA. No number advantage for her. O'Keefe now with it as they settle things down and get the ball to Green. Hooper thought about the shot, decided against it. Number of Vic players in between ball and goal. And Hooper with the diving shot gets the goal there. That's her 7th of the game. Makes it 15-12, first goal for WA in this 4th period of play. 8 minutes and 27 seconds left. 3 points now, the difference, as Hooper gets her 7th. We are back to even strength now. Wills comes up with the ground ball out of the middle there. Across the top for Davis. McKinlay with it now. Back to Davis. WA converted on the power play a moment ago to get within 3. 8 minutes left to play. And Hooper sends it down low. Shot, step up and over, couldn't get it to go. Rooney comes up with the rebound. She looks to carry up for the Vics. Tash looking inside to Hall. Hall takes it, gets a bump. Shot saved by Shanks. Ball is behind goal. And Vic's come up with it with a new shot clock for them to work with. Hadwin now with the ball. Across the top to Hallows. Hallows for Mason. Mason shot saved by Shanks. Both sides scrapping for it here. Nikki Carson comes up with it. And she'll get over the line with Hallows hounding her. Ball is checked free there. Alrighty, we're going to see a Victorian power play here. I think ref on the near side didn't see that call be made, but we're going to see Vics with the ball now. 7:15. They lead by 3 in what has been a hard-fought battle all night. Again, after this game, we will let you know when we expect the men's game between Victoria and South Australia to start. For now, though, we continue to wait, as we have been delayed in this one. So once this one is over, we'll have more of an idea. We can get you the official start time for the men's game there. It'll be the end time of this game plus warm-up time, whatever that is that's needed by World Lacrosse rules. Step down shot. Burgess Bryce sticks it in the back of the net. Bryce making it look easy on that one. Burgess Bryce, sorry, making it look easy on that one. 6:56 left to play. 16-12 the score. Even strength now.
Megan needs to fix her pads.
All right, we've got a timeout there called by Gold. We had players coming off the field. I believe we have Shanks having some goalie pad issues there. So just calling that to try and get her sorted out again. Shanks has been huge in this fourth quarter. Just needs some tape to get her right leg pad sorted out again. 6:56 to go. 4 points the difference. Burgess Price scored the last one for the Vics. As people are rolling in to watch the final game of the night. Again, bit of a delay on this one. We will update you as soon as we know, as we are at 17 past 8 already. All right, as we're closing in on the end of the timeout, we need more tape, which, as anyone who's ever beheld a roll of duct tape will know, more duct tape is always the solution. Oh, I see the issue here. They've used some strapping tape. Yeah, they needed duct tape. That's what it is. The silver magic. All right, back to a face-off now. Plum will take it for Vic. Bronkhorst will take it for WA. 6:56 left to play. Bronkhorst gets the clamp. Wills gets the GB. Bukawitz gets Wills, and the ball is up and over for Green. Both sides chasing it now. Hadwin gets the pickup, and we're going to have a power play following this one. I think Hadwin copped a check to the face on that one. Cameron up court now. Looks to settle things down. Dharma Bandu coming in for the Vics. Followed there by Brackhouse. Shovel pass, Hadwin. Hadwin's shot deflected high of the mark, potentially off a check. Pass into the middle, low angle shot, misses. Hadwin comes up with another rebound. Brackhouse shot couldn't go, but we are now going to see the Vic power play. Good use of the clock on that one to keep running time. 6:15. And we're going to see the Vics go up. 4 on 5 now. Vic's up 1. as we do a quick Antilov swap for the WA side. Hallows will start with the ball for Victoria. Gets it to Burgess Bryce, who has to reach all the way down for that one. Hallows, Burgess Bryce and Hall across the top for the Vics on the power play. Cameron and Dharma Bandhu down low, trying to make space. Hit to the head there, and I think we're going to see another player advantage as the WA side will pick it up. Quick to pick that one up, no interest in letting the clock roll. They need the time, WA. Vic's happy to let things coast by a little. Time-wise, obviously, not in terms of play. Antilov checking out for Wills there as the Vics go up 2 players. Now, the question is, do they try and run as much clock as possible, or they give themselves a little bit of extra cushion in their lead? They're up by 4 in what has been a hard-to-score in game, despite the 16-12 scoreline. Illegal screen there called against the Vics. WA are going to get the ball, but they are at a 2-player disadvantage for now. Another minute and 30 before they go back to even strength, or before they go back to 1 player down. Hooper tangled up in that one, called for pushing away a defender. Cameron with it now. Plenty of time on the clock, 2-player advantage again for at least another minute. Ball down there, Hall with it, back up to Hallows. Cameron up top, Hall, low to low, dings that one wide. Cameron rolls inside, decides against it, short time left, step down shot, Hallows. And that is a save for Shanks. I think both sides thought they had it on that one. Shanks coming up clutch there on the 2-player disadvantage. Up and over now, Bronkhorst, her pass low of the mark. Hooper will be able to pick it up though as defense comes for her. Vic's hounding Hooper as they have a 2-player advantage for another 30 seconds. Rooney chasing there. Ames now with it. Rooney continues to chase. Higa there as well. Pass wide of the mark. Both sides scrapping for it. Sayaka Higa will continue the chase as the clock runs out, and we see Vics get the ball back. Sayaka Higa looking to clear up court now. Vics still in their 2-player advantage. We are about 3 seconds away from going back to 4-on-5, and then 24 seconds after that, we will go back to even strength. Seems for both sides tonight that with a 3-on-5 advantage has proved not quite as efficacious as they'd like. That one hits the pipe and bounces out. I think both sides having an easier time 4-on-5 as we see a high check there. Both sides scrapping for it. We're going to see I think we may have 2 different calls there. I think one was against Hallows. Not sure if both refs had the same call. They both had an arm up. Okay, yes. So we're going to see the WA side in a power play. Hallows with the high cross there.
Who was our second penalty there?
Green in the advantage, 5-on-4. We went back to even strength just before that penalty. Across the top now. Hooper thought about this shot, decided against it. McKinlay with it now. Hooper up top. Down low. Across for McKinlay. Low angle shot hits the outside of the net. Plum comes up with the GB. She's being driven into the boards by Davis. Long ball up court to kill the clock there. And we're going to have O'Keefe come up with this one. Calls from the WA bench have passed it to Kate with 7 goals on the night. I think pass it to Kate is a very strong play. She's up top with it now, steps inside, comes down low, Davis with it, passing across. Ball is intercepted though, and Christina Cameron comes up with it. She, for now, has been my MVP for the Vics tonight. She has been dominating at both ends as she looks to drive up court now. Shot, save, Shanks. Shanks, a strong contender for MVP for WA from my perspective as well. Long ball up court. Hooper with it. The get it to Kate players on again. Her shot wide of the mark. Green back in to Hooper once again. 2:30 to go. WA need to put their foot down. They need shots, not possession here. Davis across the top. Shot high of the mark. Vic come up with the ball and Imogen Hall is looking to clear. She's got one player, two players ahead of her, three now. Where's the contact of the first? Hands free, shot saved, Shanks. Ball loose in the middle. Burgess Bryce wears the body, gooses the ball sideways for herself and comes up with the ground ball, looking to roll back inside now. Passing across the top, Mahiri Dharmabandu with the ball. Been involved in a lot of the offensive play for the Vic so far. Hasn't seen the scoreboard yet, Dharmabandu, but has been involved in, again, a lot of fruitful plays. Burgess Bryce now with it as they go back to even strength. Hands off to Hallows. 5 on the shot clock. Burgess Bryce with it. Step down shot coming. Save Shanks. Carson comes up with the ball. She has Hallows chasing her. Imogen Hall gets it. Shot save Shanks. Hall back with it again. New shot clock on that one. We've got a crease infraction there though. 1 minute 26 to go. 16-12 the score. Both sides still going hell for leather here. Blue ball after this timeout. 1 minute 26 to go. So it's going to be Vic ball in their offensive end. WA making their plans. They need a quick turnover if they're going to keep the game alive. Vix expects them to use the whole shot clock and then look to put it away late, if at all. Again, the stall game is on the cards for the Vix. WA have to come out and get after it here. Not sure what's going on there. Hadwin calling to the bench and Vix just send a player on. Yeah, not sure what the call was from the Vic bench there, but whatever it was, it didn't work well. So we are going to see a penalty shot here. Hooper, the woman with the golden stick, is going to take it for WA. Not sure. Potentially the Vics just trying to make things interesting for you, the fans at home. I know we are a fan-first state, and, well, who knows. All right, it comes down to Hooper, and it comes down to Miller. Hooper, can she make it 8? Miller, can she make it another save? Sides getting after it. Miller, the save, and frustration for Hooper. Vix absolutely feeling it. Miller, potentially a former fan of the WWF organization, Degeneration X. It's hard to say, but she's clearly excited after the big save. Five v 5, 1:15 left to play. Bronkhorst, Plum, back at it in the middle. WA appealing for a call on that one. Looked good from my side, but again, perspective is everything. Ball down, O'Keefe comes up with it, looks for the ball up court, gets it to Kate. Gets it to Kate is a great play. Plum gets to Kate though. She hits the deck. Ball loose now, and the Vics looking to run the clock. 23 on the shot clock, 47 on the game clock. Cameron with the ball. WA starting to push out now. Want to see Ames come and lay some lumber there. Dharma Bandhu, bit of space up top. Pass there for Hadwin. Hadwin's shot saved by Shanks. Dharma Bandhu with it now. Come on, Mahiri, live the dream. Up top now for Burgess Bryce. I suppose the dream should be to hold the ball and run the clock. But goals are fun. Miscommunication there. WA calling to push out on the ball. I think Bronkhorst thought they were calling for it a sub. Dharma Bandhu with it. 6 on the shot clock, 5 now. And that is the end of the game. Vic's emphatic on that one as they rush to Miller. WA heading out to Shanks, who was an absolute stalwart for the team in that one. 16-12 the score. I'm hoping that we will know the expected start time for the men's Vic versus SA game before the MVP announcements are done. We are on the court for that. I will cut away from my audio. You'll see the MVP announcement. Again, we will hopefully let you know.
9:10 p.m. is the most likely time. 9:10 p.m.
Alrighty, I'm hearing that the most likely start time for the men's game, 9:10 p.m. I've been given the thereabouts by the director of the tournament. All right, so again, it all comes down to how much on-court warm-up time both SA and the Vics are entitled to for the men's comp. That will be the major factor. So we think about 9:10. I'll cut my audio away for now. We'll do the presentation of the MVPs, and then we will confirm with you the time after that.
Thank you very much to Victoria. It was a game that we've been looking forward to all week, and we knew we were going to bring it, never give up and fight till the final whistle, and that's exactly what you did. And good luck for the rest of the tournament. Hopefully we get to meet you again, and your best player today, number 16, Bia.
WA, again, we've been looking forward to this game for weeks. This rivalry is great, and I hope it continues on. And the level of ladies lacrosse right now is at an all-time high in this country, so hats off to both teams. MVP for WA was number 2, goalie. I forgot her name. Megan.
Alrighty, with that, I just would like to point out that this commentator did call both MVPs correctly, but more important than that, or maybe equally important to that, our next game between the Victorian men and the gentlemen from South Australia is going to be starting at 9:05. They will have half an hour's warm-up. WA and Vic women's teams heading off the court now. So 9:05 we will be back. We're going to take a break until then, and we will see you for that game at 9:05.